On this week's episode of Imposter Fan, we have what appears to be a SMC Royal Flush, but it's not. This is actually a Windmere. 42-inch hugger ceiling fan sold at Family Dollar back in the late 90s. I think these things are sold for like $20. 3-speed electrically reversible integrated schoolhouse light. This one in particular is from 1997. Now, what makes this thing different than the U42 is that the filigree is different. Blade irons are roughly the same. Integrated switch housing is different, and of course, pointed tip blades. This fan in particular is a little bit rough for wear in terms of condition. I pulled this thing out of a house that was being renovated. And this house in particular had a bunch of additions built on to it over the years. This was installed in the kitchen, which was an addition onto the original house. And apparently the additions were half-assed put together. So over time the roof started leaking, and in one section of the house I think the roof actually collapsed, causing all kinds of water damage. This fan was the only fan in the house and was really right next to where the roof collapsed, so this thing suffered all kinds of water damage. The blades on the fan are not original. As you can tell by the holes, I had to modify this set of blades here I've plucked from Habitat to fit. I mean, the blades are pretty similar. It's pointed tip. Of course, they will be a little bit more skinnier, more contour to the blade iron, and the original blades would have been bleached oak or washed oak on top. These blades are non-reversible. I do have the original blades, however, they are roached. They are warped, sagged to the state of where they were bananas, and they're pretty much garbage. So that's why I opted to replace them altogether. The motor housing, it needs a repaint. Blade irons need a repaint. All kinds of paint splatters all over from the ceiling being painted, but despite all that, the fan cleaned up decently. It's not terrible. The globe is not original. That's borrowed off one of my Armitage fans that I have, just for the time being. So, just going to see what it does. Show the light. Motor on this thing is roughly 153 millimeter, probably by 8 stamped steel motor. Blade pitch on this thing is pretty shallow. Yeah, probably not even 10 degrees, probably like 9 or 10 degrees, something like that. So, start this thing up. Quite the noisy fan. I'm sure the install here is definitely not helping things out at all. Probably one of the noisiest huggers I've tested, aside from the old Evergo GE vent fan that I used to have. That hugger. Pretty noisy. The bearings make a hissing sound, as expected from what this fan's been through. Take it to medium. And here's high. Fan takes off though. We're definitely doing around 200, possibly 210 RPM. With the shallow blade pitch, airflow is okay. I think this thing could benefit with a little bit steeper blade pitch. I'm not sure if that's the factory degree is what it is now, or if it somehow just got bent shallower over time from the blades being droopy. Well, I don't know. I have no clue. But despite what the hell it's been through, runs decently. Like I said, the bearings make a little noise, but they're still smooth. You'll let it coast. Not sure how long Windmere's been marketing ceiling fans, definitely in the mid to late 90s. I don't think they market them for very long. I mean, they're mostly a portable fan line brand. You know, they made a couple different models from what I gather. All very cheap like this. And there you have, folks. There was the 42-inch Windmere Hugger ceiling fan from 1997. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be seeing you next time. Take care. Peace.